morning, HMS, and welcome to another edition of Your News. I'm Aiden Fenby.
And I'm Samantha Pyatt. Today we'll bring you band, health, and sixth graders. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
It's our fourth week of school, and the newest members of the middle school are beginning to settle in their new building. We caught up with a few sixth graders and are learning how their year is going so far.
The hallway's kind of tight, and I don't have a lot of time to do stuff, but I'm getting used to it. So.
But there's not as much time in between classes, but it helps when I know my locker code really good.
Pretty good. It's a lot harder than elementary though.
It's a tiny bit easier than elementary school, and it's a lot more.
The sound of music echoes in our hallways as students are busy learning their instruments. We checked in with Mr. Gott to learn more about what's going on in band.
At each grade level. Okay, so our sixth graders are our beginners. And so in sixth grade, we're now working on our first 5 notes. And those 5 notes are going to be used at our October concert in late October. And we're going to perform lots of pieces that use those 5 notes and even a 6th note, which will be a lot of fun. So we're doing that in 6th grade. In 7th grade, we are working on expanding our rhythm vocabulary. We have dotted notes now. We learned what that means and how to use those. And we're working on a piece that's really cool for our October concert called Chatterbox. 8th grade band, we just got done being outside and working with the high school marching band, and we played with them on September 6th. We're now working on an inside piece called Legend of Thunder Bay, and it's very cool. And we're working on all of the neat things and concepts with that, expanding our rhythm with like syncopation and cool stuff. The high school marching band, we're getting ready for homecoming week, which is next week, and also our Chelsea Marching Invitational. And that is on Wednesday, September 25th, and we're performing at 6 p.m. down there in Chelsea, and it's going to be a really cool night. Every 15 minutes, there's a new marching band all the way till 9 o'clock, and then there's a band from Ohio that's a college band that's going to perform for us. So it should be a great night.
The school year is in full swing, with teachers teaching and students learning. It is important with the busyness of school, sports, and other activities that you take care of yourself. We caught up with teachers and students to learn how they stay healthy.
Staying healthy. For me, because I have type 2 diabetes, diet and exercise are really, really important. So trying to take it easy on the vital organs. I go low carb for breakfast and lunch, and I increase my vegetable intake. And then dinner time, I can kind of have that pasta and bread and rice and stuff like that. But man, as far as diet, I think the number one thing, especially for like 6th, 7th, and 8th graders, increase that vegetable intake. That is huge. That is huge. And get exercise. Taking a walk is a great piece of exercise. A lot of people think that's not good exercise. It's excellent exercise. Get on that longboard. Get on that bike. Play some ultimate, volleyball, pass, set, hit, all of that stuff.
I eat a lot of like healthy food instead of like going for the chips.
Well, I really love to exercise. It's one of my favorite things to do. It's a stress reliever for me, for sure. I try to do a little bit of exercise every day, and I love to walk. I also eat breakfast in the morning, even when I'm tired, because I think breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Helps me, get my brain ready, helps me focus. I drink lots of water, and I try to get enough sleep. Sometimes I don't succeed, but I also know that I feel way more focused, way more energetic on days where I do, and that helps me be a better teacher for my students.
What do you do to stay healthy?
I exercise, so yeah, I go running. It's fun.
I do lots of things to stay healthy, so I like to exercise, and I like to do that every day for at least 30 minutes. I also like to take some time and turn off my phone and my electronic devices and just like be present in my world. That helps me stay healthy. I also like to eat healthy food at least once or twice a day. That makes me feel better. And I also like to take care of my mental health. So if I'm feeling sad or upset or frustrated, I find my person that I can talk to, and I make sure that I talk to them so that I don't let my feelings keep going.
Stay healthy.
I do exercise, I do running and playing outside, and
Our sports teams were back in action this week. The 6th grade boys fell to Portland 55-14. Corey Amakari scored both touchdowns for the Vikings. The 7th grade teams also lost 40-0 against the tough Pomamo Westphalia team. Our runners made the short trip to HMS for their middle school cross-country meet. The boys team finished 3rd overall. The top 5 finishers were Nate Carmody, Lee Dudisick, Braden Sellard, Tony Matino, and Charlie Dutcher. The girls team finished 2nd overall. The top 5 finishers were Liliana Lenz, Paige Ide, Dora Henry, Brianna Saida, and Caroline Flint. Congrats to the cross-country teams.
Patriotism, pajamas, color days, and more are on deck next week. Is homecoming week. But here is a rundown of the Spirit Week theme days. Monday is USA Day. You can dress up in red, white, and blue. Tuesday is Pajama Day. Wednesday is Color Day, and the 6th graders wore red, the 7th graders wore green, and the 8th graders wore pink. Thursday is Inside Out Day. Friday is Blue and Gold Day. We also have a reminder, no face paint or hair color. There will also be a prep assembly 6-hour on Friday. This looks like it's going to be shape up to be a fun week.
The first Conservation Club meeting of the year will be Tuesday, September 24th, right after school in Mr. Panetta's room. The Conservation Club focuses on educating ourselves and the community about protecting and taking care of our precious Mother Earth. This will be a short meeting to talk about what's coming up this fall. All are welcome. Bring a friend.
Attention Student Council. Your first meeting is Tuesday, September 24th after school until 3 in Mrs. Cummings' room. Please see President Bella Bradley or Miss Cummings if you have questions or cannot attend the meeting.
If you're in 7th or 8th grade, you and your family are invited to come on a trip to Washington, D.C. this summer with Mr. Tisdale and Mrs. Allen. Information is coming your way in Viking time, and there will be a parent meeting on October 26th at 6 p.m. in Mrs. Allen's room.
That's all we have for you this week, Vikings. I am Aiden Thunby.
And I'm Samantha Pyatt. Have a great weekend, everyone, and we'll see you next week.